it.
Well, sure. There's plenty to be said for that, but I feel like we're going to see a game go to overtime in the series. I think this is a good I'd hit that team that is going to be able to come back. They're going to be able to make an adjustment if they don't tilt, they don't get too far out of their comfort zone. I don't think they're outmatched. They got beat real bad, but I don't think that's because they were outmatched. That was because they were outplayed, and that's a different story.
Yeah, definitely able to come back. Like we mentioned earlier, it is, you know, when you go down 5-0, it's really hard to recover that game, but you can at least start making preparations for next game, and that's the beauty of a best-of-7 series here. Is you have a lot of time to make adjustments and really, you know, play consistently. And as you can see here, offensive pressure coming out only 40 seconds in the game for I'd hit that. Not something we saw before, and employing the demo strategy, Rob on Raffro there. Something we said that might be crucial in really getting this I'd hit that team something more than last game.
Yeah, now this ball into the I'd hit that corner. Q goes up. Oh, almost able to get that over top of the last defenders. Now Seymour driving it down. Raffro takes it from him. He's going to leave it for Q. Q throws that towards the net. It goes into the... Ooh! Saved into the corner by Saka. Now I've seen Llama driving it down. It's... Ooh, past everybody, but just a little wide. Sorry, you were saying?
So I've seen... excuse me. I've seen Llama and Chris go for the same ball a couple times now, and despite how good this team played at first, they need to be sure that they're still not double committing to certain balls and making mistakes, not being overconfident in their play, because, like you said, a very capable I'd hit that team. You know, it's not a freebie just yet. They really need to continue to keep up that pace.
Yeah, how likely do you think it is for a team to get too comfortable after a 7-0 win like that?
If I didn't know Raffro, I'd probably say it was more likely. But knowing Chris, Raffro, and Llama, I don't think that it's actually that likely that had happened to them. I think they're very strong mentally, and able to really keep their composure and acknowledge that they need to play strong, play smart every game. But much better than last game so far for I'd hit that 0-0 going into just about halftime, and a couple of demos coming overall more equal game.
Yeah, absolutely. Chris is going to throw this one on. Q gets the save. Now Rob and Llama both whiff on that. Q gives the back pass to Seymour. Seymour gets a good touch. It goes towards the net. Chris is able to stop it, but Seymour's there for another one.
Now that's a chance you really got to bury if you're Seymour right there. That's an open goal. He just needs to get a hard shot on target. Llama's going to get back in time.
Oh, what a shot from Raffro.
It's not able to make him pay. That's unfortunate as well. It's two missed chances. One for I'd hit that, one for leaves. But Chris going to try and center off the wall. Raffro's already up. He's got the pre-jump. He tips it down. Nobody there. Is Llama able to be there? Oh, as Seymour clears it out.
Seymour trying to get it past Llama. He does. And that's the first goal for I'd hit that in this series, giving them the 1-0 lead.
Nice little bounce off the lip there, and a nice little shot to put it just inside the corner, beating a challenging Llama. First goal for the team I'd hit that is one that gives them the lead. Who would have thought?
Now Q centering this across. Rob tries to get it, but he goes up too early. Goes underneath. Oh, Raffro with the great center. Oh, Chris is going to want that one back. That should have counted for like 6 goals with how they were playing last game. They get 0 this time.
Okay, there we go. Sorry.
But now Chris, kicking that one off the back wall. Q kicks it across the midline. Raffro lays it down.
Excuse me.
Oh,
what a save by Raffro. That was insane. Still down a goal though. 67.
And Llama into the corner. Krasaka get the hit. Seymour throws it across the midfield. Raffro now chasing it. He goes up the wall, gets it moving real fast. Gets it moving towards the net. Oh,
cleared by Seymour there.
Just getting it over Llama. Yeah, that was amazing.
The real difference between this first game and this game, I think, has got to be just Chris Raffro not getting those ridiculous touches that we saw. They've still played phenomenally, but it just hasn't been insane.
Yeah, and there's a big shot difference. Plenty more might hit that a lot less from the Leaves. We're going to see if that can hold true with 15 seconds to go.
I'm sorry, guys. Oh, and another one. That's going to be a...
Yeah, Seymour able to get a crazy redirect coming out of the corner on that one over the top of Raffro. That was insanity. I don't even think he was heading in the direction the ball ended up going.
I mean,
a slight touch.
It's absolutely phenomenal. This is more of what I expected to see. Definitely a tale of two teams. A 1-1 series. Yeah, going into match 2. I wouldn't necessarily predicted that after how decisively Leaves won Game 1, but I gotta give props. I hit that. They came back well. They came back strong, and I think it's now pressure on Leaves to get back to that state they were in Game 1.
It certainly is, not to mention the fact that we're now going to be switching to a West server, which may make it a bit more difficult for the EU players or player on the Leaves.
Yeah, it should be a very...
Hello, hello, hello. We're still here? Oh, bummer. Well, we're 1 game all. We're now a best-of-5 series, despite the fact that the Leaves have a 5-goal differential lead. The series is tied, and it's essentially 0-0.
Yeah, we've got a best-of-5 coming up. Clutch's microphone. Ed. So, I guess you're gonna get me for a little bit.
Alright.
So, what changed from Game 1 to Game 2 for both teams?
I really think the Leaves... I'm not gonna say that they got comfortable. They were playing very well, but they didn't have the luck on their side, man. They every single thing went their way in Game 1, and they didn't catch a lot of breaks in Game 2. I'd hit that. That was a much closer game. That's what I expected from these teams. I think the Leaves were very fortunate in Match 1, and perhaps they should have won Game 2 as well. But they were quite a bit less fortunate than in that first match.
It was a super tight game, even Game 2 there. It was 1-0 until the last 30 seconds, and there was kind of a weird pinch shot for that second goal from I'd hit that. So really, it's looking like it's going to be a tight race going forward. Looks like Game 1 there was some unfortunate controller issues for I'd hit that, but I think they're going to work through it.
I think that they definitely are able to recover. I think it really... Do you think the server change affected the flow of the Leaves at all? It just kind of... They seem to have everything running on all cylinders, and then the server change kind of seemed to take some wind out of them. They didn't get off to that immediate start that they got off to in Game 1, where they were just pounding stuff away. Do you think maybe getting on to E-servers will really aid that?
I suppose it's a possibility. That very well may be, but I don't know if that's that big of a difference. I don't know if it's a 7-0 difference. I don't know.
Well, I mean, we've mentioned this before. I know we talked about it a lot in Season 1, actually. It was me and you casting that. Once a team gets behind, it's very easy for the game to snowball because you have to change your playstyle to start to compensate for that aggression that you'll need to take, giving up more opportunities for the other team to kind of capitalize on. So we could have very well just seen that happen in Game 1 for I'd hit that, or maybe just all their luck ran out for Game 1 and they'll have great luck for the rest of the series.
Yeah, it's a 7-goal loss is a really big snowball for teams this evenly matched. Oh my. Right
off the kickoff. Seemed like getting the long shot. All 3 players from Leaves up. Mama not able to get the dunk, and that leaves Raffro hung out to dry. He's not able to get up in time to make the save.
think I misspoke when I said we were switching to West servers. We're actually on East servers now. My apologies.
Ooh, miscommunication there between Chris and Raffo. Both thought the other was going to take it, leaving it there for Seymour to drive down the field. Gets the save. Doesn't get a great clear, though. Q sends it back in. Robin, Raffo both going for that one, and the ball going to start going back towards the end of I'd Hit That, where Seymour waiting patiently for a pass back from his teammate. Gets the touch in. Following it again. Gets a bump on Raffo, too, for good measure.
Oh, Chris gets a slight touch. Llama gets a better one. It goes off the backboard. Now Raffro going to follow it up. Goes into the middle. Seymour gets an open opportunity, but Chris is able to get back. He kicks it into the corner. It's going to be left for Llama. Llama now clears it over to the midline. Still on it. Kicks that into the corner. Trying to follow it up. He misses. Robbing Hope clears it towards the midline. Chris and Seymour fight for it. Seymour definitely the victor.
A little
now
bit
Robbing
pinch
Hope
action.
up off the top of the backboard. Oh, Seymour kicks that one wide left.
And it seems like I'd Hit That really likes to play this kind of it's hard to explain, but the style where they keep the ball just ping-ponging in the other team's zone. They just hit the ball over and over again, really never allowing to boost or get a good hit on the ball back because the ball's always moving so quickly, but they're so good at keeping the ball in the zone that doesn't matter. As a tip, Seymour, what a little drop shot.
Wow.
I'm not even sure if he needed that, but a great touch there by Rob going right, and he's freestyling it, lands it, tips it off the bar and in. I think it was going anyway, but man, if he hasn't earned some style points for that one.
That was a very great pass, we'll say, from Rob.
Beautiful pass. I'm surprised we're not seeing that spam to chat.
It was probably a very good shot, but we'll never know, I suppose.
Now I'm going to tip this forward. Seymour's there, though, waiting patiently. Tips up. Raffro reads it, though. It's going over top. No, Q's there to make the save.
And Q still on it in midfield. Kicks it over. Seymour lays it down, but Chris then takes it over. Brings it across the midline. Takes a little bit of a miss, and now Q throws it on net. Makes him pay for it. That's 3-0 in favor if I'd Hit That.
Yeah, missed there by Chris, and everything just goes all wrong here. But the challenge turns back, and nobody back. The rotation just collapsing here for Leaves. 3-0 lead so far. I don't know what happened to them. It's just something seems to be out of whack. Like I mentioned, they don't have that flow they had in Game 1.
And this ball's in midfield. Q gets a dunk, and it's going to be easily... Oh, I thought Rob was definitely going to throw that one in. Great save from Raffro.
Yeah, he tried. He was real close. If he had maybe been able to put that up in the air or a little bit quicker off that touch, he would have been in business. But already with 3-0 lead, they don't really need much more help. Just consistent play. Or maybe they do. Maybe they need to 7-0 him back.
Well, they're going to have an opportunity as Q throws that one in to give them a 4-0 lead just slightly over halfway through the game. And this is the exact opposite of Game 1. We have 0 shots from the Leaves, and it looks like 7 from I'd Hit That so far.
Ouch. Yeah, just absolute domination here by I'd Hit That. They have just, games 2 and 3 really come out taking advantage, and it seems like the team so far, the team that scores first, probably going to win because they don't allow the team to score, other team to score any. Every game, assuming Leaves don't score, then a shutout.
And we've got 2 minutes left to see if that changes. The Q throwing in another one, 5-0. I'd Hit That. This is insanity. Yeah,
the turnaround on this series just unbelievable, more than I expected. That's his hat trick. I think it was like me and McBoop were saying earlier. The key to success. I feel like I see Llama making a lot of whiffs, maybe just struggling with the speed and the rotation on the side of. I'd Hit That, and I think it's kind of getting to him. These being down 5-0 and losing game 2 2-0, and the team communication just might not be there. So they'll need to gather themselves up. If anybody can do it, Chris and Raffro can certainly do it. Llama as well. He's a strong mental guy. Like I said, best of 7 series. Time to regroup. Even if you're Leaves now, we've seen I'd Hit That regroup. Can we see Leaves regroup?
This ball goes to midfield. Robbing Hope gets it centered almost right in front of the net. It gets stuffed by Chris. Now Seymour throws it back across the middle.
Oh,
Q lays
so
it down
close.
easy. Oh! Nice save from Chris. Gets all the way down the field. Into the corner, and Q tries to bring it past him. Midfield. Oh!
Man, it just seems like that chemistry is not there. They're so close, but oh, Lama barely gets his tip of his car on that one to save it as it goes down, but Seymour gets to send it back in immediately. Rappro gets the clear out, but I imagine somebody might hit that there to clear it back in. Indeed, Rob is, and he's going to follow it up as Rappro seems boostless, stuck in the corner. A shot from Seymour underneath Chris. It's going to bounce on the post for Q, and that's 6-0. 7-0 game.
That's insanity. I would never have guessed.
I don't think anybody would have. 4 goals for Q and the cycle. Ooh, nice dunk by Chris. Just one little chance here for Rappro.
Oh. Llama not able to connect.
I really think that epitomizes the last
by
game.
Q, and now it's just Q versus Chris. Chris, though, dunks on him. Gets it moving down the field. Pays for his efforts, but it lets Llama get a shot on net. And we will not have a shutout this game.
Yeah, that's a nice shot by Llama. Getting up there, getting the flip time perfectly to get enough power on that ball right over Rob. I think it sounds dumb, but I think that goal means a lot to the Leafs. Breaking through and really just having a little bit of momentum going into the next game. That little bit of confidence boost, like okay, you know, we can turn around, because that was 8 straight goals, or actually I think it was 9 straight goals by I'd hit that, you know, prior to their own 7. It shows them we can do it. You know, it's only a game. We're down 2-1, but it's not the end of the world.
And I'd hit that, taking 2 in a row, winning games 2 and 3. Now I've got to be feeling pretty good going into the last few games here.
Only 2 games left. I mean, if you're I'd hit that. Right now, you're just looking at, we just need to win 2 more games. You got to find 2 more in this thing. And if I'm them, you want to take these games as soon as possible. I mean, it sounds dumb, but we've seen how good this Leafs team can be. If you give them a chance to rebound, I mean, it might spell disaster. You just can't afford to do that. You need to be, you know, pedal to the metal, you know, just holding them down, not letting them get anything. Keep up this pace, this 6-1 game, these 3-0 games, and just get it all taken care of in these next 2.
Yeah, and it looks like the shots per game is a big factor. As I'd hit that out shooting the Leafs by 8 in that game. That seems to be you know, obviously the more shots you have, the more goals you might get, but it's been pretty crazy so far, the disparity in the shots per team, except for that second game when they were fairly even.
Unconventional kickoff there from Raffro. The jump up ahead of time. Chris getting a demo on Seymour. But Raffro's going to send this out off the ground hit. Power clear. Gets the dunk on Seymour again. Sending it into the zone. Chris gets the touch. And again, I don't think I've seen that much change from I'd hit that in these games. Maybe a little bit of a better performance than game 1. Game 2 they were game 1 they were kind of flat. But the Leafs just seem to be 2 entirely different teams. You got Jekyll and Hyde here, where they can't seem to hit anything in one game, and in the others they can hit everything.
Oh, Raffro gets a crazy shot on the wall, and it goes in.
And this is looking to be one of those games where they hit everything.
Yeah.
Oh, beautifully placed, right off the wall, right into the short side of the goal. I don't know what to say. No way to defend that.
Now Q with his own wall shot. Goes high, but he's... Ooh, thought he was going to follow it. He turned off, and Llama clears it to the midfield. Seymour bringing it back in.
Ooh, a pinch right there. Oh, I thought Rob had the shot, but Q's going to get the follow. Just a whole series of little pinches here. Seymour getting the win of a couple dunks. Then Chris, another couple dunks, but it gets stopped. Keep it in the middle for Q to finish it off by robbing Hope. Man, that was just... I want to say it
Very
was...
well played from I
Yeah.
get that in general. Everybody keeping that ball advancing towards the goal until somebody was able to put it in.
Ooh, Q with the touch. I don't think that's how he wanted to go. It's going to bounce down in. I'd hit that zone, but Seymour's there to touch it out.
Oh!
Everybody going up for this one. Seymour clears it to his own corner. Raffro not getting the touch he wants. This is going into the leave zone where Seymour tries to follow up, but Chris clears it out.
And the Leaves back on the attack. Raffro going to be throwing this one just a little high, but he gets another touch, another one. Q's able to clear it out, though.
This looks like a much more confident Leaves team, like we saw in Game 1, right? Where you see Raffro going for those touches and actually at least getting the touches. Before in Game 1, he was scoring them, but here, at least he's getting touches. Games 2 and 3, he wasn't even anywhere close to that.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know if they've decided to turn up the aggression or if somebody's just maybe calmed down a bit after the initial high, but it's been a great game so far. Just over 2 minutes elapsed, and we're tied 1-1.
Oh, Llama and Raffro end up bumping each other in the corner. This gives a chance as it gets thrown into Rob. The Leaves throw it into Rob, who's sitting in front of their goal. Bounces off the crossbar. Doesn't get punished. It gets cleared out as the Leaves send it into the goal of I'd hit that, but somebody's there. Rob able to make the save again. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Raffro gets a good bump.
Oh, I
Gets
can't
him
even
out to the corner.
Action. This is gonna fall in the middle. This is dangerous, but Raffro's up to clear it out. And 2 players from I'd hit that already in, leaving Q alone by himself. Chris getting a demo on one of another chance here. Llama coming in, puts it just high on the shot. Chris for the follow-up? No, Seymour there first.
And now Raffro trying to beat everybody, and he does.
Yeah, but he got bumped out. But it's going to leave a chance for the Leaves as Christensen, he's not able to get it by Q.
This is in the I'd hit that corner. Chris and Q fighting for it. Llama and Seymour fighting for it, but Seymour gets the best of it. That's a nice pass.
Yeah, this is, you see Q's name on the scoring sheet a lot, but Seymour does is he just wins these 50-50s that get the ball out of his zone and into the other team zone just so consistently. He does such a good job of it. It's not something that is necessarily the biggest thing that shows up on the score sheet, but it is so valuable.
Now Raffro bringing it down the wall across the midline. Flies past the ball and Q. Chris is there to back him up. He's still fighting for it in the corner. Kicking it down. Llama gets stuffed by robbing Hope. And now I'd hit that. Looking to turn this around. The ball's still in midfield.
Oh, what a tongue falling down by Raffro there. I think the Leaves almost are trying to play too fast at this point. They seem to have kind of gotten themselves out of sorts. They might need to just slow it down, take control, because I'd hit that seems to be giving them time. They seem to be okay. Like Raffro touching this up here, he doesn't really need to stop it. That's a dangerous play. Llama not able to make the save.
Yeah,
Q
he pays for it.
finishing it off.
Absolutely right. Just an unfortunate center, just a really slow pop that up in the air and make it easy for your opponent to get a shot. And he's paying the price now.
Yeah, and that's, you might, you know, being an EU, being at like almost 3:30 now, I think, for him, it's rough to kind of keep up a great level of play throughout the whole night, especially, listen, I'm not saying that time wears on him by any means, but I can definitely see, you know, a mental lapse there in him making that play. But with 12 seconds left, it's not over yet. Only a 1-goal game. Chris pushing in and gets a double touch. All 3 players might hit there in the corner. Chris can make a center as Llama there. Pushes it wide. Clock winding down. Somebody needs to keep this up. Raffro's there. Got one. Got to it. Centered.
Wow.
Game 4. Tied hit that, and that makes the series 3-1 as we head back to a West server. Oh no, is it 2-3-2?
Yeah.
I'm thinking 2-1-1. That's the clutch was wrong. Noise.
So we may see I'd hit that, be able to lock it up in this next match. They have scored 10 goals in their last 3 compared to just 2 goals in the last 3 games for the Leaves. I'd hit that has really seemed impressive.
Yeah, I mean, what happened to Leaves? I was so wowed.
I was going to ask you what happened to I'd hit that. They got demolished 7-0 in the first game, and they've just they've controlled everything since.
Yeah, like I said, I think we just saw them really step up the pace of their play. The Leaves got to dominate everything in game one actually, and since then, I don't know, they must have just been flustered or coming out of their previous series. They just kind of maybe not focused. But once they got back into that pace and that controlling the flow of the game, winning the 50-50s, keeping the ball on the other side of the field, getting the strong clears, they've just done everything from a mechanical Rocket League sense that you need to do to win games. And the Leaves have struggled. They haven't been able to get the touches they want. They've had miscommunications among their team, double commits, and just overall, oh my God, what a shot by Chris.
Wow. It's an early statement if there ever was one.
Wow, and I mean, what do you do there? You're just going to wait for the ball to bounce back out in front of you, right? No, Chris is going to put it in your net at the tightest angle I've ever seen. Another kickoff. Llama going to get this touch. He looks like he's got one to beat.
D.
He's got none to beat.
Wow. Great D off that kickoff. Just beating everybody, not giving up, able to turn his speed around to just kick that into the net for the 2-0 lead for the Leaves.
Yeah, what happened there on the kickoff for I'd hit that? It seems as though everything collapsed. Leaves won that kickoff so smooth and nobody was even back to the defend. And another big kickoff win by the Leaves. That's 3 in a row now in the first 20 seconds. Llama's going to center this. Robbing Hope, though, back to make the save. Chris centers it in. Seymour is there. He's going to clear it out. Now let's send it to it. Raff sends it back in. We got some ping pong going on. Ooh, Chris and Llama both going for that one. I really think the need for the Leaves right now is to make sure they stop having those double commits where Llama and usually Raff or Chris end up going for the same touches. That has been killing them.
And this is some great D so far from the Leaves. Never allowing a shot to get in front of their net.
So I feel like somebody needs to be challenged that faster. Rob sends it off the wall. There's time there. If you can read that, it's going to pop out. You need to be on it and sending it back in, and that's usually what you see. I'd hit that being that aggressive in the offensive zone, but the Leaves not so much. And I think that's why I'd hit that has won the past 3 games. Is just the overall offensive pressure they've been able to generate has been much more significant. The Leafs have come up with these incredible plays, like here with Raffro and Chris, but you can't have those every game. It's not a consistent style of play.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's a much more fundamentals-based, a much more experience and repetition-based than people probably think. There's a high degree of difficulty, a high degree of technicality playing, but the most important things is not necessarily your play. It's your reads.
You hear that, kids? Reading's important. Learn to read. Yep. Oh, a shot by Raffro is able back to make the save. Seymour is Chris, though. Gonna try to set it back in. Raffro there gets beat by Q. And they need to get back now as the fast counterattack comes out from I'd hit that. The ball in. Llama gets the dunk on Rob, sending it out. That's a huge play there by Llama. Oh, it's gonna hit the ceiling. Is anybody from Leaves there? Chris, not expecting the ceiling touch up too high. Tries to get back down. Not able to. Raffro sends it off the... Nobody coming in, though, from Leaves as Q rolls it back out to them. And halfway through this one, 2-0 lead for Leaves. What do you think of that, Static?
I'm pretty surprised, man. They did not have it.
3-0 lead for Leaves. What do you think of that, Static?
And I think it's overdue. I think it's not something that should be surprising me. But after games 2, 3, and 4, it is. It definitely is surprising me.
Oh yeah, you were sending Raffro a trophy after game 1. You gotta send him 2 trophies still, man. Well, they do have a long road to climb. If the Leafs win it, don't let anything distract you from the fact that I hit that may have blown a 3-1 lead. Well, it would have to happen first.
Doing their best Cleveland Indians impression, or
maybe both Llama and Chris going for that touch. This is an opportunity. More than enough time here for them. I'd hit that counterattack, and chance to take over the game. Still, this is still the BLS trophies are here. They're in the building for this very game. I'd hit that has a chance to win it. They're down 3-0 though with 90 seconds left. This isn't looking like the time.
It's certainly not. It looks like the Leaves are going to be the ones to probably take this match.
Oh, nice little pass by Raffo to Chris. Oh.
But yeah, it is. It's over.
Yeah, I mean, and you know what they're going to tell us too if they still don't win it. We just wanted to win on home field.
In front of all of our egg fans.
I mean, this is a pretty even stadium. I don't know about you. I see a lot of blue, a lot of orange, a lot of white. A lot more white than I thought. What's the white team?
It's the egg team.
Where are the black eggs?
Those eggs are hard-boiled.
Oh, big shot here. Coming out just over the top. His Q tried to follow it up. Llama tried to block him. Going up backwards on the aerial. Raffro sending out. It's going to hit ceiling and come back down. Rob sends it in. This is going on target, but Llama's there to make the save. Chris popping it out. Yeah, you can see the urgency coming out from I'd hit that. They know if they want to win this game, they really need to start making offensive plays, but Chris just killing time, sending it all the way around the boards, controlling it, not allowing anything to really send that ball back towards his zone.
And Llama doing a good job keeping it back in the other zone. Just staying on the offensive, not allowing anybody to get a shot from I'd hit that.
Ooh, great dunk there by Raffro to stop a nice power clear there by, I believe it was Rob or Seymour. I can't tell. The cars look so similar to me. Ooh, a miss by Q on the wall. And this is all but over. 4-0. Maybe 5-0. Maybe 4-1. Looks like 4-1. Maybe 4-2. Maybe 4-4. Maybe overtime. Oh, that's optimistic at best.
Overtime seems like a bit of a stretch, but it does look like the Leafs will be taking the next game, Game 5.
Yeah, and we will be
bringing the series to 2-3.
Yeah, and we'll have to go back to those West servers for that one. Man, I don't know. Just the thought that we could have that 3-1 blown series lead again. Honestly, like that makes me happier than you can imagine. Okay.
Alright, we're going to be changing back to a West server in order to make our cross-region championships a bit more fair. And which I think it's been working fine. What do you think?
I think it's been reasonable. We do our best to keep it, keep the games flowing. I think that, I don't know, this is such an intense game because you mentioned it last series. You know, this is Game 6, right? If the Leafs take Game 6, they have all the momentum going into game. Right?
Yeah.
So, I am not saying that they need to win it here because Rock is such a volatile game and the Leafs got such a bonus in that Game 5 where they got 2 immediate kickoff goals. But, I mean, what do you expect to happen? Like, how do you predict this? I have no clue what to say about it. Like, there's the possibility that one team comes out and stomps the other. There's a possibility both teams come out and fight so hard, and you go to overtime. Like, what? I have no idea anymore. I think it all depends on what Leafs team comes out.
Yeah, and I know I've had a lot of fun watching it.
I've had a lot of fun casting it.
Yeah,
with
and
you.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I said with you.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm still really torn about signing up for the next season.
Oh, beat that wasn't.
I miss playing, but I know I'm busy, and it's. I don't want to tell group of teammates of mine, hey, I can't play at all during this week or whatever.
Well, I mean, we've had some ridiculous series, a 4-game series in the East Finals, a 5-game series in the West Finals out of best of 5. I wouldn't expect anything less than a 6 or 7-game series out of the finals.
Well, we're about to kick off Game 6. If my math is right. Yep. Okay.
In Western Manfield as opposed to Eastern Manfield.
It's very
like
important.
East and West Germany.
Which section of the field do you want the solar flare, sun glare graphics to display?
Ooh, wait, we can choose?
Oh,
on the orange side. On the orange side all the way. It's the theme, fire. Remember that disaster?
Oh man.
Fire on blue.
That was the best part. The blue fire is the hottest, okay? I stand
but they didn't
by
win.
that.
The Leafs still won. Didn't make it better, just made it worse. They weren't hot. You don't have cold fire. The blue fire is cold.
They were hot when it was going on. When it mattered. Tried.
Scripted. Chat saying everything's scripted.
Look, I'm just saying, if this was scripted, do you really think Nickelback would have made it this far?
Honestly, I was talking to people before the game. I was like, if Nickelback wins, I may just end up leaving the call if Nickelback puns start getting made, because I didn't sign up for this. I will despise you all.
Well, our players are taking the field for Game 6. 6 of 7.
Yeah, again, we'll reiterate, if anybody is joining us or new or missing stuff or not paying attention, I'd hit that in orange. 1 game away from the championship here in the grand finals of the BLS. Leaves in blue. 2 games away. Can't lose any. Gotta win game 6 and 7. They, Leaves came out to a storming start, winning game 1 7-0, but it got dropped down in games 2, 3, and 4, cut down by I'd hit that in very convincing fashion. But they were able to rally, take game 5, and we're here now. 30 seconds in, 0-0 as Raffo sends it in, but Q clears it back out in the lead zone.
Yeah, and Q still chasing this into the corner. Lama gets a touch, and looks like Robbing Hope goes up.
This is dangerous. It's going to drop right in front of the goal. Somebody needs to clear it out. Seymour is able to, and Q also got the demo on Chris. Great defense there from I'd hit that.
Oh, a nice play. Rapper sends it into the middle, but it gets cleared out and kicked to the other side of the field.
Yeah, the one thing the Leafs do need to watch out for is they've been making these plays where they center the ball, but if they're not winning the race to that centered ball, it's just turning into a really good clear opportunity for I'd hit that. So they need to watch out, make sure that their teammate is there to follow it up if they're going to make that pass before actually doing the play.
And now this ball's in midfield around the corner. The side, I should say. Raffro kicks it towards the net. It gets cleared out, back to the middle.
Oh, Chris almost had a double touch.
Very close. Lama gets the next touch. Gets that centered. Ooh. And Chris throws it up over the top. It's going to fall, and it's going to get a shot opportunity from Raffro. He slams it home.
And I was just about to talk about, the Leafs have had the ball in I'd hit that zone for so long, but they really hadn't generated any scoring opportunities. And right as I was going to say it, Raffro finds the opportunities. It bounces right up to him, puts a boomer right in the top half of the goal. Nobody saving that, and a 1-0 lead to Leafs.
Now this ball sent over, back and forth, ping-ponging across the middle.
Oh, great touch by Lama. Oh, it's off. Seymour's backing in.
What happened there?
Oh, my goodness. Lama reading the pass, beating Q there. Seymour tries to get back in goal. It goes off the crossbar. Seymour positioned a little too far forward. Hits off his tail into the goal.
And that's 2-0 Leaves.
Oh, they're roaring now. It's a pass in from Llama. Oh, but it gets cleared out. Nobody back. Nope, Chris is back. I just couldn't see him. Ooh, cheeky little double touch there, lifting that ball off the ground. But Rob there sends it in. Llama able to make the save. And I was mentioning, we mentioned this earlier, and we always go back to these same points where it's all about certain key players. And we said the matchup to watch was Llama and Rob. And I feel like Llama stepped up so far this game in the past couple games, whereas I felt like he wasn't necessarily playing his best in games 2, 3, and 4. He's been a big contributor. Oh, Chris actually touching it. Rob slams it high off the crossbar. It's a huge chance Rod hit that missed. And the OK spam comes out. He went Pardowski. Oh, Chris gets the touch. Q can't get there in time. It's 3-0. More OK spam.
Wow.
Oh, and it's certainly not over yet, but it is here on the West Coast. Q getting the phantom hit. Ah. Why can't I OK spam? I want to OK spam. Oh, good kickoff there. Chris sending it in. Rob able to make the save. I think the key here for the Leaves is to keep that play consistent. The last time they started really getting super into the play, was game 1. They may have gotten a little bit overconfident. Oh, Seymour missing the tip there. Oh, this is a chance. I hit that. What a save by Chris coming across the goal. Rafro, too, was there to make the save if needed. Are we still here? Do I have you still?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was worried, man. It's getting intense.
Yeah. Chris moving this up the field, off the side wall. Rafro takes it over, gets it kicked across the middle.
Oh, nice touch by Seymour.
Absolutely. Oh, Llama. Ooh. Rob's there to save it, though. Rafro takes it right back.
I feel like the pace change was what put I'd hit that ahead in games 2, 3, and 4, and now I feel like Leaves have finally matched that pace change, and they've successfully adapted, and they're winning races to balls that they normally wouldn't have won in those previous games. Like Rafro, that's a great touch, pinching it in. Like before, he might not have got that touch, he might have just squirted out to the middle slowly. It's just they are playing very well right now. 30 seconds left. I hit that dangerously close to going to a 3-3 series that they led 3-1.
This ball is heading towards the net. Seymour gets up in time. But it's corralled. Oh, and almost brought in.
Ooh, nice little touch there by Seymour to not allow Llama to take an easy direct power clear on that. 12 seconds remaining, though. Probably not going to be enough. Rafro gets a touch out. Leaves a 3-0 lead. It's all but over.
Yeah, it's certainly not going to be enough no matter what happens.
If we're going to a Game 7.
And the Leaves, bringing it back.
Oh my god. After a 7-0 Game 1, and then a 6-1 Game 3 the other direction, did you ever think we'd see a Game 7?
I don't know, man. There's been 3 shutouts, but it's been 2 of them in favor of the Leaves, and yeah, I don't know. It's crazy, absolutely crazy.
I mean, look at the shots. Leaves 3 shots, 3 goals. I hit that 6 shots, 0 goals. Only 3 saves from the Leaves as well. That's also worth noting.
Yeah, I think that's the first time we've seen just today, not even just this series, but this playoffs, where the team that clearly outshot the other did not win.
But all the Leaves goals were very high percentage, I'll say. Whereas I'd hit that, had a couple chances that were high percentage. Leaves were able to make the saves, but I'm not sure if they had 6 high quality chances, though.
I think you're right. This is going to do it.
It's all on the line here. We are here at Manfield West, the home stadium of I'd Hit That for the playoffs.
Llama versus Q taking this first kickoff.
So, fun fact, every game here in the series, the team that scored first has won, right?
I think you're right.
So, I think that trend continues. Let's see who gets out of the gates quickly. Maybe OT goes to 0-0, and I'm sure for.
Yeah, that would definitely do it, I suppose.
Ooh, Llama chipping it out there. Chris and Raffo both going up for that touch. Lau and Robin hope to come in and clear that in. Q and Llama going for the save, though. Able to clear it out.
And now Llama bringing it across the mid. Raffo takes it from him, gets it to the corner. Chris gets a good center. Flies high. And now Raffo going for the touch. He gets it. Nobody's able to follow, though, and Q kicks it across the midline.
Oh, is the chance open?
Llama's not going to miss.
Oh, no, the OK spam. It's back, Seymour. That hurts to watch in a Game 7.
Call it. Congratulations. We're done. Right?
Are we done? There's 3:56 left to play. It's only a minute 4.
Oh,
also,
wow,
chat's telling me we were wrong. I was wrong.
Ah, okay.
I wasn't? Okay, I thought so. Oh, Llama gonna get another touch. Llama has really he's doing things. Oh, Seymour gets a touch on this, what he wanted. Q gonna send it out, but there's still an opportunity here for Leeds to maintain their pressure as the ball gets by Rob. Q gets a touch out, but Chris dunks him in. Llama leaving it for Raffo. Great play. Raffo gonna get a double touch. Gets it by Seymour. Raffo's able to clear it out from in front of the net.
Close one.
Ooh, a nice long shot here by Q. Raffo reads it. Is up. Even gets close to the net.
Raffo's just on fire.
No, he's on leaves, man. We've been over this many seasons in a row.
Ah, so confusing.
Oh no, Q! Oh, he takes the save. I thought he put it in, but Chris finds the corner.
Wow.
Q scared the crap out of me. Raffo had it, but then it bounced right back onto Chris. It was so unfortunate. Oh my God. 2-0. Just under 3 minutes remaining. We're only 2/5 of the way through this game. Is Q's gonna look to get a take-off goal? No, bar down.
Wow.
Bar down and out, and Chris there to put it away. Way to the side.
Insanity. Now Raffo chasing them down across midfield.
Insanity meter has reached maximum capacity. That's the beep you're hearing here, folks. Oh, a touch. Raffo's going to send it to the middle, but Seymour gets the tip on and send it across, away from danger. Chris there doesn't get the touch he wants. Going to send it backwards to his own team, but Raffo there sends it off Q. All three players committing from I hit that. It's over the net. Seymour.
Nice play from Seymour.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
This is a knock. Oh! Nice stuff from Q. Raffo still trying to follow it. Seymour gets that kicked out to the side.
Yeah, Raffo almost got that by both players there. Oh, a nice flick by Q over one, but Chris there. Llama gonna try and center. He gets the touch. Seymour clears it out, but it bounces out to the middle. All three players up in the air for I'd hit that. This is dangerous. Oh,
and they're still on it. That's another shot on goal.
I can just see I'd hit that scrambling right now. They needed to... The thing that got them their W's in the first place was playing consistently, getting offensive pressure. They can still do this. It is not over yet. Raffo, oh, there's one!
There's one indeed.
I can't believe this. What a play, Rob. Just ending up in the great position for this as Raffo pushes it by Llama. Oh.
Wow.
What a goal. 90 seconds remaining in Game 7. 2-1 lead for Leeds, who have come back from a series down from 3-1. Roaring back on the opponent's field.
And now Llama in the corner trying to make the best of this. Robbing Hope clears it out.
Raffo covering for Chris, who missed there. Gets another touch. Hits off Q, pinches across the field. Seymour there going to bounce into the corner and back to himself, but Chris reads it. Doesn't allow him to control for a moment. He's going to pop this off the goal. No. Lets Rob take it.
A good shot attempt there, but it goes wide.
Oh,
less than a minute to go. The Leaves have the lead. And they've just extended it to 2.
Beautiful self pass here. Llama puts it in the corner, reads the bounce, sends it off the wall, forcing Rob to retreat, sends it back in a challenging Q. Not able to get to the ball in time. Chris buries it. A 2-goal buffer for the Leaves. This is big with only 48 seconds left.
Yeah, absolutely. Simultaneously, also the worst lead to have in sports, I've heard.
Yeah, but 48 seconds is not a lot of time. But Rob gonna get the shot over Llama. The Game 7 heroics, maybe? Chat saying not script. I'm saying it still could be scripted.
Just like that, it's a 1-goal game.
Oh my god. Oh. Miscommunication here. Llama lets Raffro take it though. A dunk by Q off the wall. Chris gonna control this. He doesn't control it. The bump. No, Q doesn't get the bump on Llama. That could have been dangerous. Shot in by Rob. Tie game. Rob with the hat trick in Game 7 to put to tie the game up. Right at that with 24 seconds left.
Lunacy.
Absolute madness.
These are some balanced teams. Good job, BLS organizers.
Oh my goodness, man! What do we? That everybody now is on the edge of their seat.
Oh my! Oh!
What a dunk there by Rob. He's feeling the confidence. Over the top by Seymour. Anybody to follow it up? Raffro clears it. Gets into the corner. He's gonna go up the boy. He's going for one last shot for overtime. Rob sitting at the ground. Chris keeps it up though. Llama gonna send it in. Oh my God! Game 7 overtime. Just when you thought it was over, it 3-1 for. I'd hit that. Nope.
Crazy comeback.
Raffro, smart, doesn't let it go. 2 players up right, hit that. This is dangerous till they miss. 3 players up. I can't even take it, man. Oh, a chance. Q keeps it in. It's getting bounced off the corner. Llama, great touch by Llama there to kick the ball out. Rob up in the air. Llama gets it by 2. Seymour there to keep it in. Chris gonna pop it up over him. He gets it out.
Q lays that down. It goes off the side wall. Raffro trying to control it, but he's not able to. Now Llama tries to get out of the zone. He's unsuccessful. It goes across. Doesn't get in front of the goal, though, and gets denied.
Seymour sending it back in. Raffro backflips, but it works out. He gets the touch still. Seymour looking to control it. Doesn't get the touch over Raffro. Raffro's there. Llama going to send it in. He gets the touch. Q's there waiting for it, though. Tries to control it. Gets demoed by Llama coming in. Rob sends it back out. Chris not able to get the touch. Raffro going to send it in, though. To Chris, who's looking for the tip, but not able to get it.
Yeah, already ball now in the corner.
Already a minute into overtime. I can't. Rob getting the touch. This is going to go dangerously over the top of the net. As Raffro and Chris both cleared out. Nobody in goal. Somebody needs to get back for Leaves. A big miss. Rob sending it over the top again. Nobody coming in from Q. Raffro sending it deep. Looking to get another touch on his own pass. Oh no.
Seymour trying to steal that one from Chris. He's unsuccessful. Chris is still dribbling it past every. Oh, not able to get it past Q.
I actually don't know. Oh my God, is this it? Raffro going to the corners of the post.
Wow. Man, that was close.
Oh, Q gonna send this over the top. It's gonna go down. A save by Raffro clears it out. Look dangerous for Seymour to tip it in. Oh, Raffro sending it in. He's gonna look to touch it. No, he just steals boost. Making sure he is stocked up. A good touch by Seymour. Chris, yeah, waiting patiently. Not overcommitting.
Oh
Chris,
my.
Oh, and he gets the pinch. Oh my God, he gets the pinch though to clear it out. This is so insane. Okay, Raffro gonna look to carry this one in off the wall. One misses, but Seymour gets it. Oh, Chris not letting Llama. Llama was backwards, so probably a good touch. All things considered, not able to get good. Rob off the post. He doesn't get the follow up. It's two post for. I'd hit that in the overtime and for Leaves. Oh my God, man! I can't believe it. This is going up the wall. Seymour is there. Chris gets the pinch though, sends it out away from danger. Raffro doesn't get the touch though. It's leaving it for Q. Q sends it in. Raffro picks up boost. Chris gets the touch back. Raffro, no! This is the game. I'd hit that. Game 7 takes it. Avoids the 3-1 lose their destiny. I can't
Wow.
believe it. Oh my goodness. Heartbreak for the Leaves. They had the comeback.
Oh my gosh.
Wow! And just like that, I'd hit that. Your Season 4 BLS champions, the West takes it.
Man, dropping the first game 7-0.